Thank you so much to all the cantors and to the rabbis. We are, if you don't know, represented here by Reform, Conservative, Orthodox Reconstructionists, and virulently secular as well. Israelis and Americans, and both, in all kinds of us. We're here to speak up. We're here because for 36 weeks, 2 times high, the Israelis have been talking and pleading and explaining and asking us to speak up. And now, across the world, in over 70 countries, there are Israeli-led protests like this, helping to reach out to the diaspora community. So we're thrilled to see all of you here today. We're thrilled to have the clergy standing up and speaking up and leading more and more people in the diaspora community as well. As many of you know, in Tel Aviv, the main protest is at Kaplan Street. And so as Kobe's wearing the Koach Kaplan, Kaplan is seen as kind of the saying of like, Kaplan is here, Kaplan is there. Kaplan today is also here. We are in Chicago, but we are Kaplan. We are saying to Kaplan, we are saying to the protesters, we are saying to the government, we will not stay silent, we will speak up, we will not forget you, and we will continue to do this in any way we can. The protests all over the world are taking shape. It's all grassroots. So some of you have asked me here today, some of you here for the first time, and you said, how come I didn't know? Because it's all grassroots. So we're asking all of you to take part, to step up, to reach out. If you haven't signed the little piece of paper going around, sign the piece of paper. If you haven't scanned someone's t-shirt on the back, there are QR codes on the back of all of these t-shirts. Scan it. Please get on the mailing list, reach out. If you belong to a synagogue, we can get speakers affiliated with Unacceptable, not affiliated with Unacceptable, from all different streams of what's going on in Israel. There are many goals of these protests. One of the goals is to tell the government there that we are seeing what's going on. We notice, and we're not going to stay silent. One is to tell the government here and to support people like Congresswoman Jan Schakowsky, who stood here July 30th, 2 days after she introduced a resolution that now is gaining steam across the in Congress in support of the pro-democracy protesters. If you haven't joined us already, those are some ways to be involved. There are other ways. You can translate things. You can help edit videos. The idea is to try to get the word out, what's going on there, so that more people here and around the world do know about it, because too many people don't know what's going on. And last but not least, one of our purposes is to support the protesters, to show them that they are not alone, to stand up and to say that we care not just about what they are doing, but their morale. And what we can do from afar is to help in that way as well. Amos Oz said, what can we do if we have a problem? Everyone can figure out what they can do. If there's a fire, you can take a hose. If you don't have a hose, you can take a bucket. And if you don't have a bucket, use a glass or a cup. And if you don't have that, use a teaspoon. Everyone has a teaspoon. So right now, Hannah has teaspoons. We all have teaspoons. The idea is every single one of us can do something. It can be big, it can be small, but just to keep doing it, because with 1 million people with teaspoons of water, you put out the fire. And that's what we need to do. Right now we're going to read the International Democracy Movement wrote a prayer for this moment that Hannah is going to read, either with me or, yeah. We'll read the English first, the Hebrew first, and then the English.
יהי רצון שתבורך מדינת ישראל ותמשיך להתקיים כמדינה דמוקרטית וליברלית המכבדת את כל תושביה ואת כל גווני היהדות. יהי רצון של ראשי המדינה ואזרחיה תהיה התבונה להקשיב לקולות השונים, לנהל את המחלוקות לשם שמיים, לקבל החלטות ולפעול לטובת כלל הציבור. יהי רצון שיהיה לנו הכוח להמשיך במאבק לשמירת עצמאות המערכת המשפטית ולשמירת שוויון הזכויות לכל תושבי מדינת ישראל ולכל העם היהודי, ואם יורשה לי להוסיף, לכל האנשים שגרים בארץ הזאת, ללא הבדל דת, גזע, מין, מוצא.
In the English. May it be your will that the state of Israel be blessed and continue to exist as a liberal democracy, respecting of all its inhabitants and all shades of Judaism. May it be your will that the leaders and people of Israel have the wisdom to listen to different voices and diverse viewpoints, manage the disputes, and take actions that benefit the community and the whole public. May it be your will that we have the strength to protect the judicial system's independence and preserve equal rights for all people who live in Israel and all Jewish people worldwide. Amen.